What up, y'all? This is episode 2. Episode 2 of Untold. If you saw episode 1, I had a plan on doing another story, but I got another one in mind that I think is way better. It's way better. If you didn't see episode 1, go check it out. It's on my page now. So this one right here, this is this it's funny, but at the same time, it's just like a lot could have happened. A lot could have happened because it's like, all right. So if you saw episode 1, you'll know. Like, I met my best friend. All right, look. So on the first episode, the story I told is just me meeting him, but I was mentioning somebody I used to date when I was working. Like, I was working with her. I used to date her. So I mentioned her. I wasn't trying to give too many details, but I mentioned dating her. So this is a continuation from that. I wanted to tell this story the most. I had another story in mind, but I wanted to tell this one the most. Before I met him, I was cool with 3 people in that store. I would go to them to vent. They my homies. Well, so I thought they was my homies, and then boy. Yeah, I'm dating this girl in the store, and I'm cool with. It's 3 people I'm cool with, other than my boy. But he came in later in the picture. That's what I said. Like, I was already cool with them, and he came in later in the picture. They knew I was, they knew I was dating her. And this is some natural cornball shit. These 3 niggas, they knew me. They knew the situation I was in. And me thinking they my homies, they used everything that I vented to them against me. I started catching on, and this is because Ed, he used to tell me, he was like I was catching on, and I would call him and be like, yo, such and such said this, and this it don't make sense, and such and such said that. It's like, yo, it just seemed like they just trying to get info out of me for some reason. And he's like, yeah, he's like, just entertain it. He's telling me, entertain it, just to see how far it goes. Boy, everything that I told them, man, let's just say they used that shit against me, big time, and it worked. But that goes to show what type of female she is. It worked. The crazy part is, right? I'm one day I'm with my boy Ab. I'm with him, and out of nowhere, I get a phone call from one of the 3 niggas. I answer the phone. Yo, what's going on? Like, yo, I just wanted to tell you something real quick. What's up? What's going on? I heard such and such was messing with your shorty. Oh yeah? Since when? I don't know, but I'm just telling you just to, let you know it's confirmed. I'm playing it cool on the phone with him. I hang this fucking phone up. I fucking snapped. I almost broke my boy couch. I ain't gonna lie to you. Mind you, like I didn't like me and my boy, like we got back to his crib. We got back to his crib already. I meant to say that. But that's when I got the phone call, when I got back to his crib. I tell you, I gave this fucking couch like an 8 to 10 piece. Boom, 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 boom. I was listen, I didn't know what to do. I would just start fucking snap. When I tell you, like Ab knew. He was like, yo, he's like, yo, you, like, I had one of the boys' number. He was like, yo, call that nigga. He said, call him right now. Call him. I said, all right, bet. Call him. He's like, yo, find out what the fuck is going on. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I call him. This nigga cool, calm, and collected. But at the time, I'm not understanding this shit. I'm full of rage right now. So he's so cool, calm, and collective on the phone, like he don't know what the fuck going on. But you know when a nigga like that, he know what the fuck going on, and you acting stupid. I'm not stupid. In the moment, I was stupid, but when I realized this tone and shit like that, I'm like, this nigga been knew what the fuck going on. I'm on the phone with this nigga. He telling me, I'm like, yo, where this nigga at, yo? Like, is he at the store right now? He tells me he's at the store, but then gonna say, oh, I think he got off. I think he got off a little early or some shit like that. I took that phone call and I took that shit personal. And I was just like, you know what? I'm ready to go to that fucking store right now. And Ab telling me, like, yo, he said, don't do it. Oh my goodness, my fucking boy. I figured since this is 2014, I figured it was this Madden 15 coming out. I'm pretty sure it's Madden 15 coming out. Man, my boy called me the same day that shit happened. I went to the crib to relax, you know. The same day that happened, that night, he's like, yo, man, come out tonight. Let's go up to GameStop and go get that joint. When I tell you that was a fucking bright ass idea. We playing this little trip, go up there, and you know, at the time, GameStop, you know, they probably still do it now, I don't know, but they had midnight releases on the hard copies. So he was like, let's go up there, whatever. And I took full advantage of that. This is where my brother comes in. I told my brother, I said, me and Ad about to go up to the GameStop. He already knew the situation that was going on. He already knew. But I said, me and Ad about to go up to the GameStop. We gonna wait for Madden to drop and we gonna grab it. He like, all right. I said, you trying to rock? He like, yeah. Rock out. To our surprising, right? So look. I that's a little too far into the story. It was a bright ass idea because that's where the store was, and I didn't even think about it. I was just like, yo, I'm like, damn, the store right there, and we go pick up the game. We don't know who we gonna run into. It might be one of them niggas. You never know. We go to his crib, and from his crib to the store, it's walking distance. We walked. So we walking, bang, and we get to the parking lot to the store. I don't know if it was my brother or if it was Ad. I don't know who spotted this nigga. We walking down to the store. It's probably like 10-15 minute walk, whatever. But we're not expecting, like, we wasn't going to the store to see them, but it's like if we see somebody, fuck, it is what it is. That was the whole plan. We wasn't going over there like, you know what I mean, on some like, let's just go here for that. We went to really go pick up the game just to see, but it was to see if we see one of them. We really wanted the game, but we wanted to see one of them niggas too. We get up there, right? The main nigga that was the one that was fucking with Shorty. We saw this nigga, right? We saw him crossing the parking lot. You ain't gonna believe what this nigga did, cause I didn't believe in my damn self. I wasn't paying attention. My brother and Ab was paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. These niggas said, yo, that's him right there. He looked over. This nigga ran. Like, once we seen him run, like, he was like, fuck it, like, let's just go in the store. Like, let's just go in the store. To our fucking surprising, we see another nigga. We see number two. Me personally, I didn't see this nigga. My brother and Ab saw this nigga, and they was like, yeah, that nigga he was just peeking over from the aisle or whatever. Like, he was bitching or some shit. Which I already knew he was a bitch, but I just wanted confirmation. This is the confirmation right here. After that shit spirals on, whatever, me and Ab go down West Philly. We down there for a minute. I go across my roots and all that. And we on our way home. And we catch the train. We decided to catch the train at 61st Street. 61st. And we get up to the platform, and you know, I'm talking to Ab, and I'm like, he just tapped me like, yo, look who over across the platform. And I looked, the nigga I saw in the store, I saw across the platform. But this how it went. It was cold outside, and I had on black Timbs, and we was on the wrong side of the platform. Thank God we was on the wrong side of the platform, right? When he said that, I jet down the steps, go around, wrap around. He like, hold up. I sped up them steps so fucking fast, and it's cameras on the train platform, so it's just like, he like, yo, chill. He telling me, chill. He said chill because he says cameras up here. So I'm like, all right, I'ma chill. This nigga locked eyes with me one time, looked away, didn't look at me the whole time, and we waiting on the train. Train come, we get on the train. He sat down. We got on the same. I made sure I got on the same cart with this nigga. You tripping? Got on the same cart with this nigga, and I see him looking at me. I'm looking at him. Yes, I'm on your ass, nigga. You bugging? I got my wallet in my pocket, my phone, my keys. Ab got on a tracksuit. He got zippers on his pockets. So I'm like, bro, take all my shit, put in your pocket, zip your pockets up. You ain't got to do nothing. I told him I just want to have a conversation with this nigga. But if it get to the point where he might start swinging, or we might start swinging, it is what it is. It's like, you got my shit, I'm cool. You ain't even got to jump in this shit. Even before, that's what I meant to say. Before I gave him my shit to put in his pocket to zip up, I called my brother. He ain't answer at first, so I texted him. I said, bro, meet me at such and such. So I already had him on a lock, on a secure. Like, I got him. This nigga don't even know this though. Like, I got him on a secure in one location. Then Ab called his homie. He got him secure in another location. He don't know this, but it's just like, if something happened to me, nigga, you're going down too. That was my whole thing. So it don't even matter. So we on a train, and I already knew it was 2 stops he was probably gonna get off at. So one of the 2 stops was right, and the first one that I said was right. Get off, and I think I bumped some people when I got off the train. When I got off, I think I bumped some people because they was like, "What the fuck?" I heard it. I ain't give a fuck at the time. I don't care. I get off the train, and I'm walking. I'm going down the steps. He going down fast as shit. I'm going down just the same speed as he is. He's looking up. He looking up at me like, damn, this nigga following me. That's the face he made. Like, damn, this nigga following me. Yes, I am. I'm right behind your ass, nigga. So we get down, and Ab told me chill one more time. I gotta make a phone call. He had to make that phone call real quick. Made that phone call, and as he on the phone, he told me like, I'm right there, right behind the nigga. He like, yo, call that nigga. So I call his name, and it was like, instead of him saying the word help, yelling help, he was just like, don't square up on me like that, Drake. Don't square up on me like that, Drake. Like, nigga, if you want help, just say help, nigga. Like, you ain't got to say all that. You screaming this shit out loud so people can see him and be like, yo, he's in danger. That's exactly what the fuck it was. But I wasn't going up to him with no danger, but I just wanted to see what the fuck was going on, have a conversation. But since he put it that way, I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna go now. This nigga started fucking crying. Dead ass started crying. Grown ass man. Mind you, I didn't mention, this is the one that's the oldest out of the bunch. Started crying. I was no more good after that one. I felt like Nino fucking Brown after that one. Cause I'm like, yo, you a grown ass man, damn near 10 years older than me, and you crying. Like, what the fuck? Like, I when I seen this nigga crying, I was just like, man. I mean, he talking all this shit, so don't go back to that store talking shit. Period. Don't go back there talking shit. What this nigga do? When I tell you I can't make this shit up, I couldn't make this shit up. Grown ass men worrying about a young nigga like me at the time, and what the fuck I got going on. So, what that tell you right there? Misery loves fucking company. On some real shit, I really thought, like, before I met Ab, I thought I had some thorough niggas by my side. The fact that, which I still don't understand to this day, the nigga called me and snitched on his own homie. Like, what the fuck was that for? Like, I still don't get that shit. Like, nigga, you called me to tell me about some shit that your homie did behind my back. Like, what was that for? I don't understand that shit. Like, it didn't make no sense to me. Because y'all supposed to be cool, but you telling me what he did behind my back. So make that make sense. It just don't make sense to me. This shit escalated too. It escalated after this shit too. I'm gonna call it the end of this episode right here. Even though it's gonna be more, this escalated for sure. I hope that y'all like this. Like, comment, subscribe. On to the next one. I'll holla at y'all.